guess I just dive right into it. I started off with primer, and it's by Elf Pore Putty. And then, as you can see, I am doing my eyebrows. That is a ColourPop Precision Pencil in the color of Black Brown, $50. Keep in mind when you're doing your eyebrows, they're sisters, not twins, which means they don't have to be identical. So, yeah, usually I have issues with my eyebrows. I never get them to match identically. So, I'm hoping this time it'll be a little better. Don't forget to conceal your eyebrows. What you just saw now, P. Louise eyeshadow base. They sell it at Morphe, $13. If you get it from the website, it won't be to your house for like 21 days. So put on your eyelid, take a beauty blender, pat it, pat it, pat it, pat it. Oh, don't forget to wet your beauty blender too. I didn't wet my beauty blender one time, and it was just caked on really, really bad. So yeah. Oh, my eyeball is really swollen. I had LASIK like a week and a half ago. Still waiting for that to go down. Yeah, I look like I got thyroid problems. But anyway, yes. Take the beauty blender, make sure it's wet, pat the eyeshadow base down. The eyeshadow gives you like a clean canvas. Oh, there goes the husband. Hi, husband. Thank you for my wallet. Now leave. Now leave, husband. Now, nothing. So now, we're going to stop right here. I used a crayon case box of crayons in red on my outer crease and my inner crease. And I took a blending brush and I blended out. Now I'm using the Fierce by Nature Morphe palette. And I'm going to go in and use like a burnt orange. And I'm going to take that Jacqueline Hill fluffy brush and I'm going to just go on the outside of that red. And I'm going to blend. Honey, you need to blend like your life depends on it. You need to blend, blend, blend. If you don't blend, you're going to be looking like a clown because your eyeshadow is just going to be sitting right on top of your eyelids and you're going to be looking crazy. So blend, 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 blend. See, we're going for like a tropical look. You know, we got the little Hawaiian punch thing going on. So yeah, you blend back and forth, back and forth. Some people like to do one eye at a time. I can't do one eye at a time. And then it looks like I picked up another brush to use orange. That orange came from the matte book. I don't know if you saw, but I switched. I used the matte book and I use orange. And I'm going to go between orange and yellow. And I'm going to blend, 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 blend. And that in my hand is a MAC brush. I don't know what number, but that's probably that MAC brush that I had for about 5 years when I first started putting makeup on. And I need a new one. Oh yeah, and don't forget to put tape on the sides of your eyelids. It gives you like a clean look after you take the tape off. So yeah, I'm putting this yellow on top of my eyelids. This yellow is not popping for some reason. Sometimes when your eyeshadow is not popping, you can spray a little setting spray on it. It's going to make it come out more. But I'm just fighting it right now. I'm just fighting it. It's coming out a little bit. Looking like a little sunset. I'm liking that. But I'm fighting. I'm fighting, fighting. And that's still the MacBook by Crayon Case. Shout out to Super. So yeah, we're going to keep blending with that Jacqueline Hill. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to do something called, oh yeah, we're still blending. Oh, I forgot. This brown. I don't know why I put brown in my eyelids because we're going to do cut crease. And it's not even like you're going to be able to see the color once you put the concealer on top of your eyelids for cut crease. So yeah, I'm still blending. Now, we're probably going to use this NYX. I don't know if it's NYX on NYX, but it's eyeshadow base. White eyeshadow base. And here I'm going to take this what is it, a BH cosmetic brush, and I'm going to cover my eyelid and I'm going to attempt to do the cut crease. So that's when you cover the lower part of your eyelid, make like a half circle, and you have to make it real clean. You have to concentrate. This was like a smeary mess because all it did was just smear the color of my makeup around. But I mean, I made it work out anyway. But this was the white eyeshadow base NYX. I think I paid about $3 off of it. It's at your local beauty supply store. This is a crayon case brush that I'm using, that I'm putting a blue on top of my eyelid, and that comes from the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. The Masquerade palette has the pink cover on it. So I'm going to use my BH Cosmetic flat brush, and I'm putting the eyeshadow on top of the eyelid, and I'm patting it on there nice and clean. And don't forget to outline it a little bit. You have to clean it up some. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. My eyelids look less big. It's still bulging some, but doesn't look that big after I put the blue on. I got this old Toucan Sam thing going on in my eye. I'm looking kind of tropical. So on the outer edge, oh, there we go. There's the palette. That's the purple. On the outer edge of the eye, put a little purple on the side. And of course, what you do to one side, you have to do to the next side. So this time I've gotten fed up with that white eyeshadow base, and I just went on to my handy dandy P. Louise, and I went and did the eye cut crease with P. Louise, and look how easy that is. Look, it's just coming on easy, coming on smooth, not nasty and cakey like that white. Maybe I just don't know how to use that eyeshadow base. I think that's probably what it is. I just don't know how to use that eyeshadow base, so we're going to stick with P. Louise. And then we're just going to go in back in there with that blue and outline it and put that on it all nice and pack it and shine it. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just admiring my work. And don't forget to put the purple on the outer corners. Now this is looking like some kind of, I don't know, safari island look. I don't want to say Mardi Gras. Every time I think of Mardi Gras, I think of like golds and greens and, you know, carnival look. So this is more of a tropical Madagascar look. So what I just held up was glitter, and I'm using the NYX glitter primer. Is it NYX or NYX? I just don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was a fail. I thought I was going to line it, but we're going to put it almost in the middle of the eyelid, and we're going to do like a strip of glitter. I mean, I don't know. I've been obsessed with glitter lately. And oh yeah, look, I'm in a closet, y'all. I'm surrounded by all the clothes and stuff. Anyway, yes, put glitter up and down the eyelid. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. Not too much, just enough to give it like a little, I don't know, a little zazz. Then we're going to go in and we're going to take the liquid liner and we're going to line our eyelids. This is really hard for me. I have not mastered the wing yet. I don't know if you can tell, but I am doing this with fear and trembling, girl, because I do not know how this is going to go out. And if my eyelids came out looking a mess, guess who was going to go to work with that messed up eyelashes? I'm sorry, messed up eyelids. But it looked like I got it on there okay though. But as you can't tell, I am scared, honey, because I don't know how that's going to come out. And you know what? Where did I get that liquid liner from? I think that liquid liner was like $2. So sometimes the most expensive things aren't the best. And that little cheap liquid liner was easy. So I'm using this mascara because right now I'm getting ready to attempt to do lashes. I have not done lashes in a very long time. It has always taken me 30 minutes to do my eyelashes. So here goes nothing. Look at me. I look like I'm praying. I'm making all the angel, the gods of lashes help me. Now this right here, that is lash glue. And what I did was I lined my eyelid up and I put it on the lashes, made sure it was tacky, and then put it on. Now when you put your lashes on, make sure you are looking down into a mirror. Do not look up. Do not look straight ahead. And I put them on quick, and I promise you it was as quick as you saw in the video. I didn't even have to speed it up. I got that on really quick, and I'm proud of myself. I'm trying to keep a professional face, but I just want to jump up and dance because I've never got my lashes on that quick. So anyway, pull the tape off, and now it is time to do face, honey. Look, I did smirk a little. So of course your face is already primed, and I am going to use the Juvia's Place foundation, and I think that shade is Cano, and I put way too much on because I had forgot for a second how much Juvia's Place foundation is full coverage. So yeah, look at me, I'm turning a whole different color. But I think I need to stop for a second because I didn't color correct under my eyelids. So a friend of mine told me to avoid creasing. I have a problem creasing underneath my eyelids. That's when you put the concealer underneath your eyelids and it still had this awful crease. So what I just used was the LA Girls Color Correct. That's the orange Color Correct, and I put it underneath my eyelids. not my eyelids, underneath my eyes where where I usually crease. And I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to pat that down really, really, really good. Pat it really good. Well, after I use this brush. I don't know why I always pick up brushes when the beauty blender just serves me so well. I don't know why. I just have this unbelievable faith that a brush is just really going to help me, when usually it's the beauty blenders that help me. So yes, I'm going to pat that down, and then after that I am going to go over it with some concealer. And the concealer that I'm using underneath my eyelids, look, I gave it one more chance. It's going to be the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Oh, I'm lying. I'm wrong. I am going to set it first. So that's Trans Succulent Powder. And that's the Airspun. That is a great powder. That powder, anybody can use it. Black, white, Asian, Mexican. You can all use this powder. And I think it's like between $4 and $7 at Target. So I'm putting it underneath my eyelids and setting it. And then after I set underneath my eyes, I'm going to go back over top of it with concealer. And the concealer that I'm going to use is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now I got the small one, as you're going to see when I lift my concealer up. I got the small one because the small one was on sale for $10 at Ulta. There you go. That thing is like $30 something for a full size one, and I just wanted to see if it was what everybody cracked up say it was. They said it was just perfect and wonderful. It's okay. I prefer Juvia's Place concealer, but Juvia's Place concealer, it creases underneath my eye. So after I pat it underneath my eyelids, then I go and I finish putting my foundation on all around my face. Make sure you do your neck, girl, because you don't want your face and your neck different colors and stuff like that. Even though I'm looking like I'm two different colors right now, but it's okay because we're going to contour and we're going to fix everything up in a couple of minutes. So after you do all that, make sure you get around your eyebrows too. So next we're going to use concealer. We're going to pick that Tarte Shape Tape Concealer back up, and we're going to put it on our nose and on top of our lip and on our chin and underneath our eye. Going to put a few little dots. We're going to look like we're in some kind of tribe in a couple of seconds. And of course, I like to keep some makeup wipes next to me. I should show you all. I use the Crayon Case makeup wipes. They are the truth. I guess I'm still having some coloring issues. There's the concealer underneath the eyes, down the nose, lip, chin, and on top. Now because I put too much foundation on, it's going to really be hard for me to see this concealer. That is a Morphe blending sponge. Well, beauty blender as the professionals call it. $8 at Ulta, but you can use a $5 e.l.f. one. It works the same. So I'm going up and down underneath the eyelids, and so far my eye underneath my eyes is not creasing, but I don't know if you can tell, but I can't really see the concealer. It's not really giving me the brightness that I need. So I'm just going to go back and use some Juvia's Place concealer. And the concealer that I'm using is the number 9 concealer. So we're just going to go in and get some of that because I don't see no brightness like I need to. My face still look flat. There's no dimensions. So yeah, we're going to add some more. And we're going to blend that in and see, you can see that better. So next we're going to use a Trans-Succulent Powder. Now I don't bake, okay? I don't have time for that. And then I got to go to work. I'm doing this video before work, so I don't have time to bake. So this new translucent powder, everybody was running their mouth about. It's called Sasha Buttercup. They said when you put it on your face and you take a picture, you don't get this flashback like you Casper the ghost or something like that. So I don't know, you can't see the excitement in my face, but I'm really excited about using this Sasha Buttercup. So I'm going to take that with a beauty blender and I'm going to put it underneath my eyelids, underneath my eyes, down my nose, on my lips, and everywhere you saw me put concealer. That's where I'm going to put this translucent powder. Okay, and it looked pretty good. Now I've used Ben Nye. Ben Nye wasn't all that great, but I used it in Topaz and it gave me like a chalk dusty look. I was looking like a dusty clown. But we're gonna see how this work out. So far this is looking pretty good. It's giving me the highlight that I like. And we're gonna put some on my forehead too. See, she's coming together. See, this face is getting some dimensions to it. Doesn't look flat. I like that. And my face is starting to look a little skinnier too. Now all this blending, this beauty blender, I know I'm tired. This is a lot of work. Now you can either use a beauty blender or you can use a fluffy brush, but I swear by the beauty blender, make sure it's wet too. No matter what you put on your face, make sure it's wet. Good. So we're going to get one of these BH Cosmetic brushes. And we're just going to go over my face. There we go. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm lying. That's a Real Technique brush. Now we're going to use the other BH Cosmetic brush, the fluffy one. Brush out the face. So that is a contour book from Crayon Case, but we also have a Black Radiance book that I want to use first. I just didn't realize it at the moment that I needed to use that first. So you will see me drop that and pick the Black Radiance, which is like $4 at Target. I am using the middle one, which is what you use for sculpting, and I like to go over my cheeks and down my nose, my forehead and chin. I like to go down there with that, give me some sculpting, and that is a BH Cosmetic brush. It's a method to my madness. You don't need a whole lot, just a little bit, okay? Then we're going to go back to the Crayon Case book as the contour composition book, and we're going to use the shade Ebony all the way down the bottom, and that's when we're going to contour. We're going to go and do our temple, which is the side of our head, you know, the place when we rub when we got migraines. We're going to go around the forehead. We're going to outline the head, and we're going to go down the jawbone. We're going to sculpt that. As you can see, that color is coming on. Now that's looking nice. Now don't forget to do both sides, and don't put a whole lot. If you put too much, you're gonna look like you got mud on your face. You just gonna look like you ain't washed your face. So we do both sides, but then after we finish blending and doing both sides, you want to go back to that sculpting brush and you want to just buff it out. You want to buff out that line. You don't want a long brown line going down the side of your face. So child, I'm tired of doing this voiceover. I need something to drink. So yeah, you're going back doing your little sculpting and you're buffing it out so it won't be no fine lines. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to put some blush on. The blush is coming from the Watch Me Blush palette from the Crayon Case, and we're going to use Berries, which is that purple one that I forgot to point to. Did I remember to point to it? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to use a BH Cosmetic brush. Let me just tell you, I have a lot of BH Cosmetic brushes. Them brushes are cheap. I'm sorry, economical. They're economical, but they're good. So we're going to put a little bit on the cheeks. You can suck your cheeks in too, like that. And put some on both sides. Don't put a lot. Now we're going to get some highlighter. That don't look like highlighter. What is that? Oh yeah, we're going to do something called contouring the nose. I ain't never did this before. I don't know what possessed me to do this. But this is supposed to make your nose smaller. So, of course, that's a BH Cosmetic brush. And then we're going to take another fluffy brush and we're going to just blend it out. Now, I can't tell you what it did for my nose. I mean, it looks nice, but my nose definitely don't look smaller. Now we're going to use an Honor Roll highlighter from the crayon case. Yes. She need to put me on her PR list because I'm using all her little products. That is a e.l.f. fan brush that I got off of Amazon for like $1.99. And we're going to put some on both sides of the face to give me that little Christmas ball look. So I can look like I'm jingling all the bells. Alright. We're going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to just swirl that in a little bit. I don't like that line going down my face, so we're going to try to buff this out. Girl, what is you doing? You got to go to work. You moving like you don't have to be to work no way. You know you got a new supervisor. You better hurry up and get out of there. There we go. Bridget or no, don't I look like a cute little Christmas ball all shiny? Put some on the lip. Now, what kind of lipstick am I going to wear with this nice Hawaiian Punch Tropicana Toucan look? A nude gloss. A nude gloss. This is not the look that you want to go ahead and put some bright lipstick on. So that's a nude, I think it's called Pecan Poppin' from the crayon case. I'm not sure. I'm going to get it right next time. Maybe I'll put it in the description bar. So anyway, we're about done with this look. And I'm feeling myself. Look at my face. I'm just trying my hardest not to pop my lips. I'm looking good. So anyway, if you do want to see a tutorial of the eyebrows, then sound off in the comment section. And then I'll make a video about the eyebrows. What I'm doing right now is I'm back in my matte book palette, and I'm just using a dark red to go underneath my waterline. So I'm just using a dark red underneath it. Next time I should have went with a brown. I'll go with a brown next time and then a red because I feel like it's not dark enough. But for the most part, looks pretty good. Then we're going to spray some setting spray. This is Ben Nye Final Seal setting spray. When you spray that on your face, it smells like medicine or something you rub on achy joints. But I promise you, you put that on your face, that makeup don't go nowhere. Yes, I don't have a fan. Hopefully my eyeshadow won't fall out. You fan it, fan it, fan it, and dang, girl, look at you, shorty. Oh my God, I did that. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.